She so wanna hit the gas on the air. She supposed to run with me. You do not impress. Okay, so now I'm live on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, which is bananas. So welcome guys. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm gonna wave at everybody. Hi, hola. So this live today is about phone actressing, being an adult phone actress. I'm gonna keep using that phrase just for purposes of censorship, but you guys know exactly it's a phone X operator. That is what I do professionally for a living. You don't use your own pictures. Well, you can use your own pictures. You do not have to use your own pictures. I don't use my own pictures. It's not being a webcam girl. It's not being a porn photographer. It's none of that. It's simply talking on the phone and chatting. So, when I got into this originally, I found out about it and I knew that it was my calling. However, it took me a year to actually figure out the website and the system to actually start making money with it. So it took me a while because I just really got stuck. And the ladies who I originally found who were teaching about it were charging good deal of money for just the information. Literally, it was around like $500 at the time for everything just to learn about it. And so I kind of gave up for a year. And then, one day I had moved on. I found other income streams. This is not going to be my whole full-blown story. That'll be another video. Those of you who are on Instagram, Facebook, you can follow me on YouTube, get deeper into my personal life. Facebook, y'all already know me personally. Instagram, this is the business Instagram page. So if you want to get to know me personally more, you can follow me on YouTube or follow my personal Instagram, which you kind of just will see pictures of me from when I wasn't 8 months pregnant. But anywho, when I went back to it after a year, I had to do a lot of digging, and fortunately someone was able to put me on to the method and why I wasn't making money with it. It's like one or two simple things that I was not doing. And this led to tremendous cash flow. So I was working from home at the time for Airbnb through Arise. I think a lot of you, especially on Facebook, remember when I was working from home, and I had my own call center from home, everything. However, for me, customer service just is stressful. It doesn't matter if you're at home, on a train, in a box with a fox. It's just stressful. I did not like it. It was not exciting in any way, shape, or form. And it also, and that is with Arise. So if you know anything about Arise, you can create your own schedule. Literally, you choose when you want to work, you choose how much you want to work, and it's very flexible. However, it just still wasn't for me. And $15 an hour from home, it just wasn't good enough. So basically, I started doing the phone lines while I was still working from home, and it exploded. Like, I implemented those 2 tips that I got and it just went crazy. Like, it's so funny because everybody, when they first get started and you really start making money and get into the flow of things, it's like, why did Chick-fil-A just charge me for the meal that I got earlier? Like, I should have just, anyways. But okay, so when you first get started, you're kind of like, is this real? Because that's how I felt. And I have a student. She has been tremendously successful. I'm so proud of her. She had her first $2,000 week within her first 7 days of starting. So a lot of people ask me, how long does it take to get started? Is it real? How long does it take to get to 6 figures? And how long does it take to, get the money? How many calls does it take? And it's like, you can get started right away. I mean, the same day that I really started was like the same day that I got my first $300 with it. Like, it's not that hard to make money once you start and you know what you're doing. So my thing with that was, it's definitely real. And I mentioned that to say, she was like, is this really real? Like, are they going to really pay me? And I'm like, girl, when it hits your bank account, you're going to know it's really real. Like, it's really, really real. So I'm so happy for her that she got to that $2,000 point. And in her first couple of days, because now, like, that's one of the success stories I can tell people. And there's been so many others. Like, I post a lot of reviews on my Instagram, but I'm just, as you can see, going live and like really getting my marketing into the course right now. Yeah. So I've had the course for about a year, a little bit over a year, but I've been doing the phone operating for about 3 years now. And it's just not fun to make money alone, which is why I created PrettyPinkProfit.com, where you can learn from me. And I just wanted to make it affordable. Like, no shade to the ladies that's charging an arm and a leg. However, I feel like, for me, I just, even though I couldn't afford it, I was trying to think of ways that I could just, scrape up some money and really just do this, because I knew that it could work for me. And so with that being said, even if I would have done it that way, I don't think I would have been satisfied, because what you get when you come to my website, Pretty Pink Profit, the course, I go highly in depth. It's literally me on videos, for one, talking to you just like this type thing. And then I have audio, kind of like a podcast for each lesson. You have homework assignments that you have to do on your own. I literally teach you how to set up everything from square zero to square six figures. I tell you the things you need to do. And then most of the ladies know who get the profile set up with me. The profile, when I set up your profile with me, you can either choose for me to find the model for you. You just let me know what race you want, what genre or niche or fetish you want to be in, or what you feel most comfortable with. And then I do talk to you about what works the best as well. And then I set everything up for you. And when you get that package, it comes with not only that, but you get a consultation with me and you get the course included. So that's a great deal, just because the consultation, like anybody who's gotten a consultation with me, I go in depth. I kind of get to know you a little bit. Do you work? What's holding you back? What do you need in order to succeed? Like, we really work together. And then I've just implemented one-on-one coaching, which is even more in depth, where we go and, I check out your profile. I give you advice and tips to really get you to that six-figure level. And that, I've had 3 ladies who've been a part of that, and they're just getting started. But, I wish the best for them. I have faith that they're going to reach their goals, because you got me working with you. And even the young lady who just got the profile set up, her consultation with me, she's already had $2,000 a week. The other lady, she's on her 3rd profile set up with me. She got 3 different models, because you can have multiple models. You don't have to, hey Diamond, you don't have to just stick to one model. You can have as many models as you want, up to 3 with one phone number. But you can have as many as you want, Google Voice, other numbers. And she has also been having $2,000 weeks with just one of her models. So, I mean, this is why I get on here and I talk about it. And hey, Gabrielle, because it's extremely life-changing. Like, and it's not fun to just have a whole bunch of money and a freedom lifestyle and not put anybody else on. And for me, I told family and friends, like, that's why I made a post on Facebook today, like, why are you still broke in 2021? And it's because when I first started this and I was making tons of money, like, I used to be telling people, like, people used to be like, I'm tired of my job and I'm tired of this and I'm tired of that. And I used to be like, girl, well, why don't you just do this? And I will say it's not for everybody, but at the same time, like, the ones who I told, like, they definitely could have pulled it off. But I feel like some people just like to be stuck in their situations. And when you don't pay for stuff, like when it's just somebody telling you something, kind of, you don't value it as much. You kind of just like, you know, but it's real. It's definitely real. So you guys can start asking questions whenever. I didn't know anything about phone actors. Should I buy the coaching with the profile set up? This is really great that she's helping. Oh, thank you. Like I have a true passion for this. Like I know I seem like kind of lackadaisical right now, but you guys know I'm pregnant. I literally just ate Chick-fil-A, so I'm kind of like stuffed to the max right now. However, yes, you should get the coaching with the profile set up because that is the best deal in my opinion, because you're going to get everything done for you. I do teach you how to set up your own profile if you just get the course. However, a lot of you aren't as skilled as me in graphic design. I'm just saying. I've been doing websites and stuff like that from a very young age. And I kind of have an eye for it. I've been doing it for a while. So if you're good at that type of stuff, go for it. Canva and PicMonkey are very simple to use. And once you see how I do it, you have the liberty to do it for different models, for yourself. However, most of the ladies just like me to do it for them because of the fact that I'm true to this. So I'm gonna have your stuff looking very nice. And then in addition to that, it comes with a consultation with me, because after you go through the course, you're still going to have questions. You're going to wonder, if I do it on a Wednesday when it's raining outside, will I make more money if the sky open? You know what I'm saying? So you'll be able to kind of get out all of those nervousness questions, because really it's just nervousness, because I give you everything you need to know. You just want to know, can you do it and is it real? And the answer is yes. But I'll be able to talk to you one-on-one, feel your vibe. I'm really good at feeling vibes, knowing people. And so you'll get that with me. And then you'll also have the course, so you can always go back and look at it. And then you'll have your profile set up so you don't have to worry about that. So in my opinion, that's the best package. And you're not going to find anything like that at that price from any other person who's teaching you how to do this, period. Anna. You can find consultations with people, but that's just a consultation. You're not going to have anything set up. You're still going to have to figure that out. You can find a profile set up, but they really not going to help you. They're going to send you your profile. You going to upload it, and that's it. You're going to have little questions along the way. And then you can get a course. But for the courses, I told you, these people charging, $100 just for the course. Right now, my course is at $47.99. I'm not going to say it's going to stay that price forever, but for right now, I'm not trying to upcharge you. I do have a coupon going on right now, because in a little bit, I'm about to get off of this live and go to a private live, because we have a private Facebook group where it's just for the people who are part of our course, and we really talking and flowing in there. And so I'm going to work with those ladies just on their questions and what they need, because that's our university, our family. So that you'll have access to that if you get the course. The coupon code right now is Money Moves, MONEY MOVES, Money Moves. Yeah, but you guys aren't really asking questions. You're just watching me, which is fine, but it is a Q&A session. So, I'm just going to eat a little ice, maybe give somebody a chance to ask me something. I know you guys are curious. It's like a very little known side hustle. And the thing about it for me is, I knew about a lot of other side hustles. I know how to, like I said, I make websites. I've been making websites since I was literally 9 years old. I had a That's So Raven fan club website, probably one of the first. And I built that literally on my computer in my parents' little office room. And so where was I going with that? Like, when you're pregnant, your brain is just like, but I know about a lot of different side hustles and hobbies. This is the only thing that started making me money right off the bat. 6 figures. Excuse me, I'm crunching. is like $283 a day. I way surpassed that. $300 was my daily goal. Every time I woke up in the morning, I knew I wanted to make 300. I often surpass that because of the simple fact that it's easy to, like, this is literally the easiest and funnest thing I've ever done, for one. And for two, it's not difficult to really get the money out of these guys once you know what you're doing. I will say I was kind of a natural at the hypnosis and financial domination just because I'm a little crazy like that. Like, I don't know. It came very naturally to me. You receive my emails. Okay, there's a link, Afro Blue, to join the Facebook group in the email. But after this live, if you DM me, I'll send you the direct link. But there is a link in those emails that I sent out today to join the Facebook group. And you also can search it on Facebook and it'll pop up. And just tell me your name so I know, because it's only for people who bought the course. Anyways, HTML stuff has you stressing. Yeah, I mean, that's what had me stressing a little bit too at first. Those were one of the things that I couldn't figure out, because you do have to know, if you guys remember from like MySpace days when it was all that code to do your profile, it's that. But it's even more complicated because MySpace was more so, you have the little glitter thing and then you paste it. This is, you have to literally put your pictures and your words into HTML on a layout, make it look nice. You're welcome, Afro Blue. And it's a bit complicated. And if you want your stuff to look nice and people to call you, you want it to be done up a certain way. So that's why I recommend that you go through the course. I have a whole lesson on that, and I show you how to do it step by step, or you can just come to me for your profile setup. Let me see. How do you get over nerves? How do you go about the first call? You're scared, but you're perverted as hell. I always tell people that don't be nervous. I mean, like, these are guys literally not trying to sound, I mean, first of all, you kind of have to shake off all political correctness. That's what my first lesson is about. Like, life is politically correct. You can't talk about the virus. You can't do anything. You have to wear a mask. Like, it's just, but this is not like that. Like, you have to really shake off all this shit. So most of these guys are freaking older white guys. They have tons of money to just spend on talking to women online. So you need to understand that you are, in their mind, a model who's in lingerie laying in bed. They should be nervous. Why are you nervous? You're a boss. You're a mistress. You're a goddess. You're a sexy lady. You have to kind of shake that off, and you kind of just have to, for me, I have to go into a character. I use accents. If you guys know or don't know, I have tons of accents. I'm a little crazy. Whatever. Most of us women think that we're crazy anyway. So tap into that crazy, that same crazy that be having you rolling your neck and doing all type of stuff. Tap into that because you're going to need it. But don't be nervous. Like, they're the ones calling you, and you need to just access a different level of yourself. First of all, they cannot even see you. I don't use my real pictures. Most people don't. Even if you do, you're still not you. So why should you be nervous? Is this phone like not? Oh, Facebook about to get shut down because y'all wasn't even on the charger. Hi, Vanessa. Hi, Lexi. Hey, Lexi. Okay, there. I think Facebook is charging now. But yeah, you have to. Oh, why is my dad watching? That's annoying. Get off of here, please. You're probably watching with Vanessa. Anyways, you have to go into like a character in order to not be so nervous. Let me see. Do I have any recommendations on books on learning how to talk? When you purchase the course, I do list a lot of different books that you can get. There's a book by Amber Rothfield. It's How I Earned $10,000 as a Phone Operator. That's a very good book. There's also a book, I leave the link in under one of my YouTube videos by, I think her name is Ella Boo. That's a really, well, that kind of just teaches you how to set up and stuff like that. But as far as learning how to talk, just go on Audible. I think you could do a free trial, or you can go on Kindle Unlimited and just do erotic fiction. And stuff will pop up. Tons of stuff will pop up under erotic fiction. Should I create 10 role play scenarios a day? You're doing a lot there. No, I don't even understand no, you don't have to do all of that. You don't even know what the customer's going to be into. So you're just creating fake scenarios in your head. Like, that's like asking, no, you shouldn't do that. No. I have a question about going from chat to actually having them go to your profile. I saw the link, but I'm trying to discreet. So I will have to do consultation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, do a consultation if you don't want to put too much out here on here. Hey, Lisa, she's a student. She is good. She is one of my star pupils. I don't remember if you told me if it was Lisa or Liza. So don't get upset with me if I just pronounce it wrong, but you know that I love you. You signed up for 2 sites. One is easy, the other is intimidating. Yeah, and that's another thing. I think I'm gonna stay on here until like 8:15 just to give people a little bit more time, because more people are here than in the beginning, of course. There's a lot of sites out there. I don't just give away the site that I recommend, the #1 site. There is a package on my website. It's called Websites Only. You can't afford to get the course, which means you're really broke. So because the course isn't that expensive. I'm not trying to laugh at y'all, but it's funny. Like, y'all be laughing at all type of weird stuff. I be on Instagram. Anyways, if you cannot afford to get the course, or if you just feel like you just want to know the website, you got this, you can do this on your own, you can figure it out. I do have a package for $17.99 where I tell you all the websites. And literally there's a YouTube video, I'm not even gonna tell you which one, where I tell you the websites and I give a lot of tea. However, I'm not gonna do that here because no. But if you just Google phone operating, like, lots of stuff is going to pop up and you're not going to know which one is which. The most intimidating site, in my opinion, is the one where you make the most money. Now, I've done other ones where it's like you get literally cents a minute. With this one, you can set your own rate. You literally have so many different ways to make money. You can send out the customer mail that they have to pay to open. You can literally just say, give me money. You can literally say, you can literally chat with them. You get about 50 cents per chat message. And you can make a load of money just from chat. Hi, sister. Hi, DJ D. I can't read that right now. Hi, Maria. Hi, Miss Pinky. But you can literally get money in so many different ways with this one. And yeah. I don't remember where I was going with that. That pregnancy shit is coming back. But the other 2 sites. It's like, just I started off with one. I see somebody mentioned in here. That one is more so for practice. Yes, the porn websites are a good place to get those scenarios going, and not just going on their first page typical stuff. You have to get deep into the fetishes. A lot of these things are very little known. I never heard of a lot of it. That's another reason why the course is, because I'm going to go into fetishes that are little known. Like, you think that you are a freak. Let me tell you, you don't know a freak until you get into the core mind of white American males. And so I'm going to just put my water on that note. Oh, thank you. You got the course. You love how organized it is. And you love my courage. Oh, that warms my heart. Yeah, they get real freaky. And it's like, it's not always just, like, it's not just that. Most of these guys don't even want that. They want somebody to be mean to them, which says a lot about their just psyche. I'm not a therapist, however. um, Hey Andrea, let me see. I won't even say the site either, but the one where you have taken calls with pennies help with practice. Exactly. It's good to practice on certain sites, but the big money maker, the big money maker is what I mainly teach on because that's where I made six figures, $300 a day. My best call was $800. It lasted 3 hours and I made him just keep sending me donations. It was a hypnosis call. I hypnotized him and total mind controlled him for 3 hours. How to avoid a topic you aren't comfortable with yet. You can't necessarily, because you never know what your customer is going to say or do. Now, there's certain things like you don't cross the line because there's rules. And there's certain things if you don't feel comfortable with, like, most of the things that most people don't feel comfortable with are against the rules anyway, like underage stuff. And a lot of people will try to push you into like the stepdaughter, stepdad, thing, and you just ignore it. Like, just don't say anything and just either no, let them hang up. You don't hang up. You let that time run out. Put the phone on mute. Put the phone down. You get your money by the minute because you're getting paid by the minute. But if it's against the rules, always follow the rules. Don't break any rules on any of these websites. But there are some websites that don't have as much rules as the others. So, but like I said, my number one recommendation, they're a bit of a rule zone. Hey Zenobia, baby. You never heard of gooning? Me neither before I heard of it. Before you said in a vlog, I did say in a vlog. Do you remember when you were in Findom and he was like, you were mean to him? I remember when you were in Findom and you said, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing about it. Your customers, all customers aren't the same. Everybody likes something different and you have to figure that out and you have to know how to work the fetish. That's another thing that I talk about, especially when you do the consultations, is you can't just assume that you know what they like. You have to really ask, and everybody is different. Some people want to be talked to like this. Some people want to be talked to like that. But you cannot just assume that just because they want their wallet drained, that they want you to call them a worthless bitch, because it's not all like that. They may just want to be finessed in a different way. It's for you, it's about knowing your customer. That is the biggest thing. That is where you're going to, what's the word? That is where you're going to keep your customers, first of all, and you're going to keep them on the phone longer, is knowing them. Oh, you didn't know you couldn't mention the site names? You're bad. Yeah, I mean, save some of that tea for just you and me. I saw some woman on there that just did moaning videos, no talking. They had hella reviews. Yeah, I mean, that website is a bit, that website is different. And there's people who, there's such thing as an ignore line where nobody says anything and you're just literally ignoring them and you're getting paid by the minute to ignore them. So that's what I'm saying. This is like a different world where you can make a lot of money. You don't have to be around people. You don't even have to show your face. You just talk and you chat. It doesn't get much better than that, in my opinion. And so that is why I'm so passionate about teaching about it, because a lot of us as women, especially, younger and older, we just make some pretty bad decisions when it comes to life. And sometimes it can get us into situations where, we're broke, we're in a bad relationship, we're, struggling, we have kids that need this and that, whatever it is. And I've been there, and the financial stress does not help. And so I at least want to be able to help you with the financial stress. Now, on some of my consultations, I do like, I give little life advice. However, that's between you and your higher at the end of the day. But I know for certain that money does not change everything for sure. I say that all the time. When I had a ton of money, um, like, and not the purpose and the happiness and all of that, it wasn't the same that now I have a ton of money and it's like I have happiness and purpose. However, not being able to pay your bills is not cool. Having to work at a job, like I always use Dunkin' Donuts as an example. Having to work at Dunkin' Donuts, like I literally went to Dunkin' Donuts today and got a sugar-free iced coffee because of my sugar, because I'm pregnant. I'm 8 months pregnant. I'm gonna keep saying that so people understand. um, y'all got 5 more minutes, by the way. So if you have questions, roll them on out. And I'm gonna get to you in a second, Amanda, but I got a sugar-free iced coffee today, and it's like Dunkin' Donuts is like, oh, $100 sign-up bonus. Like, what does that mean? Like, I can show you how to make $100 in 10 minutes if you just give me 3 hours of your time. Well, maybe even an hour of your time. Depends on how fast you go through the course. But like, that's not life. Like working at Dunkin' Donuts, working at McDonald's, working at Shell, working at all these little weird places that are literally paying you the bare minimum in their company. And their company is what you call it. Yeah, don't say the website name on here. I'm gonna like block you. And no, you can't say racial slurs on that website. But what was I even talking about? Because that kind of irritated me. And I'm sorry if I get irritated quickly. I'm 8 months pregnant. I said I was gonna keep saying that, and I am. Yeah, first of all, these companies don't care about you. I worked in a gas station. Literally, don't you have to do you still have to count cigarettes every single freaking day? Like Dunkin' Donuts, you have to make coffee and donuts. Y'all never have stuff. You're always running out of eggs or actual donuts, and that's in your name. Like, it's just not cool, and it's not for anyone. And I hate to see women working there. Which brings me to my other thing that hey, Miss Louise, I'm doing good. I miss you. I was just thinking about you. Brings me to my next thing. What was I going to say? Jobs don't care about you. You're a slave. I don't remember. I lost it. If anyone can remind me. How do I know what you want before you ask? You can't know what somebody wants before you ask them. Like they may, come onto the phone a certain way, like, hi, mistress, like, and you're like, they're kind of like a little, like, what do you want from me? I always you have to ask. You're not a mind reader. Even if you are a mind reader, like, you're not a mind reader for every single freaking call. You cannot know something until you ask. What are the 2 tips that helped you that you mentioned in the beginning of the video? I'm not going to tell you that on this public live, but if you want to get the course and join the private Facebook group, I will drop all of that. Sorry. It's okay, boo. I'm sorry I got so upset. I just don't I don't have control over my mood swings. Some PSO say that you have object and mimic sounds on the phone. Do you recommend? I've heard that. Honestly, I've never done that. I literally read that and I thought like, wow, this is in depth, but like it's not that serious ever. Like the most I've ever done is like somebody wanted to hear a certain sound and I'll do something with my mouth, but that's very few and far in between. Mostly it's your voice. Like you don't have to like do all of that. That's never happened to me, but one time I think I did that and it wasn't like continuous. Like it's not that serious. I'm my sun sign for real. Yes, I'm a Virgo. Are you saying that because I get irritated? Should you have put to it in your listing? I mean, you can. You can put that in there. You can put whatever you want in your listing. The most important thing is to let people know what they can expect from you. Be very descriptive, and especially in your title, be as sleazy as possible. Hey, cuz, what's up? In your description, have no holds barred. That makes sense. Because should you bid on your demo? Yes, you should. Maria X Menace. You should do that. That makes the most sense. The more that you're on, the more money you will make, especially if it's your day off, because you can't necessarily do it at your job. Absolutely. Okay, so 8:15. I'm gonna do this again one day, maybe every Thursday. I don't know. I hope you guys got a lot out of this. I'm sorry, Maria, if I sounded sarcastic as fuck. I love you. I love you all. I just, I don't know what's wrong with me. This was really fun though. I love you guys and I want you to make the money. Can you make money on the weekends? Yes, but the weekends are slower than the weekdays. The weekdays make the most money. Period, point blank. Something grand. Are you in the group? Because I feel like you need to be in the group because you have a lot of questions that are group level questions. You're welcome, guys. I love you guys. Thanks so much for watching. If you're on Facebook, follow me on Instagram. If you're on Instagram and YouTube, you don't have to find me on Facebook unless you join the Facebook group. Like Facebook, I have like thousands of friend requests that I can't even notice who's really adding me. You could follow me on Facebook. However, if you're on Instagram, you got the juice. If you're on my YouTube, you really got the juice because y'all know I be on here making videos. How to join. You bought the book. Check your email. I sent you an email with a link to join the group. Or DM me on Instagram. I'm about to check my Instagram DMs. And I'm about to send out the link to join the group to everyone because I'm about to go live in the group with the private live. So if you've joined the course, you're welcome, Maria. Thank you for being a part of my life. If you've bought the course, joined the group, purchased the consultation, purchased a profile setup, and you're not in the Facebook group, DM me, Miss Haley Ray or Pretty Pink Profit, and I will send you the link to join the group. That's what I'm about to do now. Get in the group and go live and help out my sisters. You got it? Perfect. But I really enjoyed this. This was super fun. I'm going to go ahead and finish the Facebook. And I'm going to finish I'm live 2 different places. This is so crazy. Upload in HD. In the meantime, while more people coming. That's so weird. Next. Post for 30 days. No, we're never going to delete it. Okay, and then I'm going to end the live on, and I'm going to share it to IGTV. But I'm going to do all that later. So I'm about to go live on Facebook. You have the link and you requested to join the Facebook. You don't have IG though. Okay, good luck, ladies. Get that money. Yeah, everybody get that money. I believe in you. I seriously do, and I love you guys. And when I'm less pregnant, I'll probably be nicer and like more. But y'all know, you know how that should go. But okay, I'm gonna accept everyone that joined the group. And yeah, we're gonna get it popping in there. You can really ask your questions. You can ask me anything. You can say websites. You can, I'll flash my tits or something. I don't know. All right, guys, I'm gonna end it right here. Love you. Make sure you love yourself.